eating yogurt?
Yeah, I'm on a diet. So the reason I'm dressed in black today is because I'm in mourning. I'm mourning the hopes and dreams of 100 million people. If you haven't heard the news right now, Egypt lost the hosts Russia 3-1 and everything is dark. There is no happiness left in this world. And I have to come into work and do this show. Don't you guys have any mercy? My theory is the ref was paid off. So was the Egyptian coach and the players and the field. Did you see how long that grass was? We're in week 1 and already I've lost my reason to support the World Cup. But the show must go on. It's not the same today. It doesn't have as much...
Yesterday there was like this happy Mohamed.
Yesterday there was hope. Today, everything tastes bland. Even this unflavored yogurt. So as I mentioned in episode 1, we no longer have the rights to use either FIFA or World Cup in any of our coverage. We have to use Russia 2018 and this nifty little name that we came up with for the show, the International Football Goblet. That's what it's called now. Deal with it. I'm okay. So Egypt got humiliated, Tunisia got humiliated, Morocco got humiliated. All we have left now in Africa is Senegal. Thank you, Senegal, for that beautiful 2-0 win against Poland. So England beat Tunisia because of an own goal. Russia beat Egypt starting with an own goal. Morocco lost to Iran because of an own goal. What is happening with the Arab world? It's kind of symbolic, isn't it? Japan beat Colombia, which was an upset and a half. And then their fans cleaned up the stadium afterwards.
Pero mire lo que están haciendo. Esa es la enseñanza para...
What a class act. Another video that came out is of the Senegalese fans cleaning up their stadium after their match. All I'm saying is despite everything that happened, at least we have 2 good guys to root for, Senegal and Japan. And they're about to play each other. South Korea lost to Sweden 1-0 because of a very controversial penalty decision that was done using the VAR technologies. If you don't know what VAR is, it stands for Video Assisted Refereeing. It's brand new technology that's been around for quite some time, but it's new to the football world. What it means is that the referee who makes the ultimate decision on the pitch can ask for assistance, can watch replays of goals, can watch replays of fouls or penalties in this case, and then make decisions retroactively based on that. Hey guys, sorry we're filming. Do you need? So we're still moving in. What are they measuring? What are we putting up on the wall? You know, don't you? You know, don't you? So how are you feeling, man?
I don't know, man. I mean, like, obviously, football is the opium of the people. An opium that I gladly chew on every day.
Sometimes a little too much. So what the hell happened yesterday?
This, in my eyes, was the worst team that has represented us in an international competition in like more than a decade, for sure. You have Salah, okay, you have Mohamed and Nini, you have Higazi, who are like, I guess, our 3 main players who are outside of the country.
Yeah.
But again, if you really look at it like deeply, like Mohamed and Nini was not better than Mohamed Shawqi, was not better than Husni Abdurrabbu, was not better than Ahmed Hassan, was not better than any of these sort of like older legends, right? Salah, again, and I heard a lot of people sort of criticizing him yesterday, Salah did what he really could. And again, believe you me, it's very difficult to be used to be playing with like Coutinho, Firmino and Mane and then suddenly play with Marwan.
And you can tell there were so many plays where Salah would pass it on to somebody and the guy just screws it up. He doesn't know what to do with it. And you can tell that Salah is expecting a 1-2 and the 1-2 doesn't turn into a 1-2, it's just a 1-1.
Help me, help you.
You were saying about before about like Hector Cooper and that like...
So that's the other thing that I want to talk about is because I'm kind of pissed off about the fact that we had a coach who was an Egyptian who is in it for a job and a salary. Clearly at the end of the day, Hector Cooper is going to get fired and then he's going to leave, go coach some other third-rate team, and then
I'm sorry, man.
his life moves on.
To be honest with you, I completely disagree because I think Hector Cooper remember, he got us through a group with Ghana, bro. The last time Ghana and Egypt played in a FIFA World Qualifier, they won us 6-1, bro. Where Hector Cooper actually messed up, you're 3-0 down, right? 74th minute, you score a penalty. Why the are you passing the ball around?
Yeah.
Why aren't people licking the ball up front? Why aren't there 9 Egyptian players in the area? What do you have to lose, bro? You know, Morocco lost against Iran, right? and Morocco played bad, but at least Morocco were attacking, bro. Like you're seeing 7 players around the area, guys shooting from outside the area, inside the area.
And Higazi was meant to be holding our entire defensive line. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking around who to pass to. He doesn't know who to pass to. Bro, we kicked off. We started the match, we kicked off, passed it to Higazi. Higazi's looking around who to pass to. How do you not have a plan for your first play of the match?
Come on, I mean, you can't lose against Uruguay 1-0, bro. You really can't lose against Uruguay 1-0. Get your best player back and lose 3-1. I mean, for me, it's not just only football, but you have 100 million people waiting for you, bro. Like the country is in an economic crisis and a political crisis. Like everybody's putting their hopes on you. We have this sort of silver lining around the cloud that's fucking shitting on us for the last, I don't know, since 1953 or something. Since Mohamed Naguib went into house arrest.
You know, for a country that has a lot of droughts, it's been raining quite a bit.
But yeah, I mean,
That's all I got. That's all I got. You sure you don't want any yogurt, bro?
No.
Beyond that, I think what's interesting is that this World Cup and World Cups in general, the power that they give to people, the hope they give to people, that's powerful.
What's not powerful is to keep watching all these videos, right, of like just everybody's depressed. Someone just came back from Egypt and they were like, you know what Egypt's like? It's like, you know when you leave pasta, on like in the kettle and it starts, like the water starts overflowing, like that's how he was describing Egypt. And it's very
Speaking of pasta, shout out to Neymar's hair.
That looks like a pen gone wrong, right?
What do you think of the VAR thing, man? Because we had a controversial goal, South Korea against Sweden. There's
that penalty decision they didn't give us.
There was a penalty decision that the ref should have given Egypt.
I mean, they pushed Marwan Hassan. You know how much fool Marwan eats?
I mean, obviously, every single World Cup, they introduce a new technology. They introduced goal line technology, and that was controversial.
I'm sort of in the middle, because in one sense it's like cool, it deserves a right, but then when do you call it? I mean, sometimes the refs don't even call VAR.
Yeah.
So, and the guys monitoring the VAR, are they monitoring it properly? Because there's been a lot of wrong decisions, and since they can communicate, then why don't they communicate straight away? What breaks the line? Like, do 10 players have to swarm the ref to tell him to look at the VAR? It is definitely valuable and necessary, but in the same time, find an efficient way to do it. Find an efficient way to do it where the VAR happens instantly, somebody communicates to the ref, the decision is made.
So I'll tell you what, they've been using VAR in rugby for quite some time, and it's pretty efficient, but it does slow down the game. And the way they use it is pretty much the ref communicates with other referees that are sitting watching the commentators, and you can hear them talking to each other, and then based on that they have a discussion, and then the referee makes a decision. But they do this when the ball goes out, they do this when it's a free kick, they do it when it's a foul, they do it for everything. And really, like, if you have this technology, you need to find an efficient way to be able to use it, or else it's kind of useless. We're being told to leave. All right, I'm sorry.
Leave?
I love you, but I'm gonna have to kick you out. All right, quick facts before we go. You can cry yourself to sleep and still feel bad in the morning. If you cook spaghetti at the right temperature, you can wear it as a hat.
What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa.
Fact number 3, did you know that one of the World Cup stadiums is sinking? Russia's actually been under a lot of scrutiny for how they've chosen to build their stadiums. One of which, in particular, Kaliningrad Stadium, is built on a protected wetlands area. One of the last in the country. So these guys decided to build an artificial island and then put a stadium on top of it in the middle of a swamp. Scientists predict that over the coming years, the stadium is going to sink into the water. I don't even know what to say about that. Just build it on land. You've got plenty of land, Russia. So one of my absolute favorite things about the World Cup so far is what happened just before the South Korea and Sweden match, where videos came out showing some of the South Korean players training with each other's jerseys, wearing numbers that aren't assigned to their positions. Now, there's a lot of speculation about whether or not Sweden had a spy coming to watch the South Koreans secretly, but when asked about it, the coach Shin Tae-young said this, and I swear to God this is true. They might know a few of our players, but it is very difficult for Westerners to distinguish between Asians, and that's why we did that. He said this. This is news, guys. This is Reuters. I'm not making this up. So at the start of the World Cup season, Shin Tae-young strolls into the locker room of the team and says, we're gonna use the Europeans' strongest weapon against them. Racism. It's perfect. Oh, Korea. Oh my God. What I'm gonna do is because I've given up all hope and sanity in the world, I'm gonna ask whoever's watching to tell me who I should support. Do you have a team that you think is overlooked and really needs all the help they can get in terms of morale? Let me know. I'm willing to support anybody at this time, apart from Russia.
This is so
apart
sad.
from Russia.
I'm sorry, bro. Nice shout out to the people, but this is so sad, bro. Yesterday we were supporting a team, now we're asking you guys to help us support a team.